Hi everyone, my name is Thalia and I'll be talking about my top 5 of this summer season of 2014. So, a lot of people who do know me probably already know my top 5. I mentioned it quite a few times online already before. So, I'm just gonna start with number 5, and number 5 is Gekkan Shoujo Nozakikun, and this was just a very funny and just basically very funny anime. I just really loved how the characters were and just how the comedy was and all the different characters as well. I just really recommend it because it's kind of a new kind of comedy. They never reuse the jokes. It's always something new, and it has a lot of derp faces as well in this one, which I like. People who know me know that I like derp faces. So yeah, this one just has a lot of shipping going on as well. Like, if you do like that, you will probably be shipping some people in this series as well. So yeah, that is basically it for Gekkan Shoujo Nozakikun. And then on number 4, we have Alt Noah 0. Now this one was just very exciting and had a lot of action in it. It's mecha as well, so if you're not really interested in mecha, that's okay, because I'm not usually into that either, but I did enjoy the series a lot because it had a lot of mystery kind of in it as well, and it was just interesting to watch. And just the music and the animation I really like for this one. It gave this series so much more points with the music alone. The music is just perfect for me. I really love that about this series. And yeah, like I said, mecha isn't anything for me, but I did like this one because it also has feels, especially at the end. The characters are a little bit bland though, so I'm not gonna promise you that you will get much out of the characters, but you will have feels when you finished it. And there is a second season coming up, and if you've watched this series, you would really want to know what is going to happen in the second season, because then you kind of do care about the characters at the end. Like, it kind of builds up, I guess. There's some characters where you will really kind of care about them, but not too much. And then you have some characters, also kind of the main character, where you will be like, they are not talking much. They are just fighting and all that stuff, and you can't really feel with them until the last few episodes where there's more development in a way. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that about Al Noah because I don't want to spoil anything either, but I just really recommend you checking this one out. Also, if you just give it the 3 episode rule, I would just say that, because if you don't like it after 3 episodes, just don't continue watching it, because it's going to be kind of the same the whole time. But it does have some interesting elements in it and some interesting characters as well and stuff that happens. So yeah, action, mecha, kinda romance, I guess you could say, but not too much. So don't expect comedy in there either. It's pretty serious. So yeah, that is Alt Noah 0. Then for number 3, I have Aoharu Raid. I wasn't sure to put it on 2 or 3 because I like both of those series and I couldn't choose, but I put Aoharu Raid on 3 just because kind of the end, I guess. I mean, I wasn't disappointed or anything, but I'm just expecting a second season, so I just want to know more and more about it. So yeah, this one is a romance shoujo anime, and it's so good and it has so much feels, and the feels are the expressions, what they are thinking, like the characters. It's so good. I really like it. That's what I like the most about Aoharu Raid, just how the main character thinks about stuff and how she expresses her feelings, and also the other main character who is the guy, like just the whole group actually, but you know, the main character does that the most, obviously. So I just really enjoyed this one. The romance is done very well. The feelings, like the development is very good for the character in this anime. So I did really like that, and I was happy to see that as well, because of the development you had more feels towards the end, so that really helped building up the whole story and all that stuff. So they did a really good job. I'm just hoping for a second season because Obviously more is going to happen because they kind of introduce new characters as well, but nothing too much happened with them yet. Well, I'm just gonna say them, or yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, so yeah. You will just have to see for yourself, but Aoharu Raid I really recommend, and it's been a long time since I've seen a good romance. Well, that has been coming out lately, and this one is a really good one, so I just recommend you checking it out. And it has good comedy as well, because it also, the main character does some stupid stuff sometimes that she doesn't really realize, and I like it. I just like how she is. I just like the main character a lot. So all the characters are fantastic actually. Like, I have no complaints about the characters either. So yeah, that is basically it for Aoharu Raid. On number 2 I have Barakamon. So I was choosing between Barakamon and Aoharu Raid for place 2 or 3, so I really like both of them, but Barakamon just has something special that I was just waiting for it every week to see it, and I couldn't wait, and I just wanted to see the comedy because I like the comedy that much. So this one is just a very good slice of life comedy, kind of, also growing up and just learning to know yourself more, have respect for others, like all that kind of stuff, family, friendship, all that kind of stuff. It's all in there, and I just really like the fact that they could do that in like 12 episodes. That was, for me, perfect, and a good ending as well, so I'm satisfied with the series on its own, and the music, the animation, enjoyment, all that stuff. It was all very good for me, so I wouldn't mind seeing more of this, but then again, I think this one on its own is already good enough. So yeah, I really recommend this one because it's a really good comedy, and I just really like the vibe of the anime itself. And on number 1 I have Zankye no Terror. So this one I enjoyed the most. I'm not gonna say it has the most perfect animation because sometimes it didn't bother me, but it's really dark and I do like that, but sometimes the faces like was really poor kind of drawn because they were far away. Like, I'm not gonna say it annoyed me because I usually don't really pay attention to animation either, but because this one has a lot of like big names working on it as well, that was the same for Old Noah Zero. But for Zankye no Terror, this one was pretty hyped as well, so the animation, I don't know if you will like it or not. If you like dark kind of animation, you probably will. And I did enjoy it because of the animation. The animation was good enough for me, but the music was way better. The soundtrack is just very good, and I really want to buy it or get it somehow. So I'm going to look that up because it's done very good, and it just really suits the series, and it even creates more feelings towards the series as well, which is a very good thing for me. So it made me enjoy the series even more. And the story I like as well. Like, there's some plot twists and all that stuff, and that's the stuff that I like plot twists and like shocking stuff happening, and I really like that, and like new characters and just stuff happening. I don't want to spoil anything, but this one is a very good action, mysterious kind of anime about terrorists. So that was something that I've never seen before, so that's probably also why it is on number 1, because I've never seen this kind of anime. You could say it has some vibes like of Death Note, but that's just because of the beginning. Like, if you see it in the beginning, you'll probably say it's like, oh, it's kind of like Death Note, but then when you see the whole series, it's different, and it has a lot more feels, and the characters, some of the characters are very amazing, and I just don't have too much to complain about the series, other than just maybe some of the characters that might annoy me sometimes, but not too much. Like, they're just there, like they don't annoy me, otherwise I wouldn't put it on number 1, of course. So I just liked how they interacted with each other, how they developed as well, especially towards the end, and because of other stuff happening. So I did really like that. I like the ending as well, although I hope there would be even one more episode. That would have been perfect for me, but they ended it with 11 episodes. So yeah, I don't mind. It was a good ending, so I don't have any complaints really about that. They did it in a very good way and very much feelings. So yeah, definitely worth a watch. So yeah, that is my favorite of this season. Like I said, if you want more information about these anime, you can just check out my first impressions about it, or for some of them I made weekly reviews. Well, only for Zankye no Terror really. So yeah, oh, and Aoharu Raid. Oh my god, how can I forget? Anyways, you can just check that out as well. So yeah, that's kind of it. Let me know in the comments what you think of my top 5. Post your top 5 there as well, so other people can check it out or comment on it, or you can have discussions and all that. Like, just leave it in the comments, and that's it. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, you can still do that here or on my channel. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.